Good morning from the UP of Michigan. My name is Peter, this is Scotty Wandering, and this is my last stop of this little tour through the UP. I'm sure I'll be back at some point, but this is my last stop now, and Michigan, you did not disappoint. I am at Bond Falls, and this is an amazing place. Definitely worth giving yourself plenty of time to explore. This is the outflow of Bond Falls. Just this alone, anywhere else, I could spend hours at. We got water coming from both sides, this little peninsula coming down here of the outflow of the falls is just gorgeous. Now, before I take you up there and show you the main falls, let me just talk a little bit about the spot, or this area. So, there's the falls. This is Department of Natural Resources land. They provide the access, they provide the parking, they provide the wonderful trails you're about to see, and you need your access pass from the DNR to park there. And it's worth it. Upstream of here, just barely upstream of the falls, is a dam. That creates a reservoir, a large reservoir, and that's for hydroelectric. All the way around that reservoir is camping. I spent an hour and a half last night trying to figure out how to pay for camping. Turns out it's free. You just have to find a spot that doesn't have a tag on it, nab it. Eventually a guy will come around and say how long you're going to be here for. You can stay up to 2 weeks. Write your number on the tag, and you're good to go. Who knew? It's very primitive. There's like outhouses near each campsite. I didn't see any water access, and that's all you get. No electric. So sometimes you get people with generators nearby. I'll show you some of those at the end of the tour if it's not raining by then. But let's get to the falls. Now, this is an interesting thing. They put these gates up where you can see through them. But the challenge is they're so high, I can't just set a camera and a tripod here to take a picture. It's kind of weird, but you gotta have a very tall tripod when you want to shoot anywhere off the deck. But I'll show you something else. Well, they have built this amazing structures here to move a lot of people through here. They've also made it so you can go and choose your own adventure if you wish to. You can go choose your own adventure off the boardwalk if you want. Gives you the ability to pick other vantage points for wonderful photos. Dip your toes in the water. That was only the first half on the other side. More stairs down to explore. Let's go around the corner now. And this is how you'll see it when you first walk in. And this is where I first went to take my pictures when it was still dark out. I came over here to get that angle. Let's see what's up the stairs. But before that, isn't that cute? They try to contain the waterfall. Oh, this is gorgeous up here too. Anywhere else, this would be an attraction. This is just a sideshow. And there's no denying these stairs are totally sketchy. And they're wet down there. Well, I spent enough time down at the falls that, well, first of all, it's starting to drizzle, and I killed the battery in this camera and in my photography camera. Well, let's take a quick look at the area and the information here. All right, here at the entrance to the falls, there is some basic information about the Ontonagon region. That's the river that's running through here. There's also Agate Falls down the street. I'll have a video on that if it doesn't pour on me soon. And and here are all the campgrounds. So they got the flowage based off the dam here. Here are all the little campsites all the way around, and they're free if you can find one. Well, that's quite interesting. So the falls were here, then they built the dam, and the power company's outlet is over here that they get power from. When they did that, it basically cut off the dam, or the waterfall. The waterfall was dry for several years until they finally opened up a channel to the river and reopened that river through here, because basically they shut down a river. All right, to give you a sense, this parking area for those falls in the peak season does not look big enough. So come early. All right, as I stand in the middle of the road because it's in the morning right now, still pretty early. The entrance to the drive down to the falls is right there. On this side, we've got just some of the outflow that is heading down to the falls. The dam is right there, earthen dam. There's a little outpost over here for some supplies. Just across the road over there are a couple of campsites that are walk-in tent sites. Almost all the other ones I saw you could drive right up to. So there's a couple of walk-in tent sites that are very close to the falls. And now I'm at the top and I haven't been down here yet, so let's see what I find. Well, the first thing I find, besides that pretty little drop, is that you can walk down to the falls from up here without having to have your access pass from the DNR. Lots of picnic areas up here. That's an old grill. Well, there was stepping stones here. I think we're missing a couple. But there's other ways to get over there. Well, this is an amazing spot. Well, now I'm back to the point that I had walked up to. Just walking down, and these cascades are just spectacular alone. Sometimes the big waterfalls, while yes they're big and impressive, these are just so much more enjoyable and fun to just hang out at. It's not as loud, but it is raining. Still worth it. All right, just to give you a sense, this is the day use area. Nice sandy beach, something that resembles a playground. Lots of beautiful picnic tables. These alone would make great campsites, but they made these available for anybody, any day during the day only. And yet there's more, and these are like more private ones, so you get your own little spot that's much like a campsite. Hang out for the day. This would be a great place to just come and sit and enjoy the water. All right, let me give you a sense of the campsites here. This is a very basic one. Nice, simple, not overstated, not oversized. Picnic table, fire ring, near the water. We have a outhouse over there. And when you're looking around, you'll see this spot on the sign. If it has a card in it with a date, that means it is currently taken until that date. Maybe. When I talked to somebody about this, he said, I'll just put the 2-week time on there. If you leave, I'll just take it away. So just look for empty tags. If you come here, might just get a little spot like this to start. Then maybe some Sunday night, Monday morning, you can look around and you can find something else. Like what's through those woods. Now this was a nice, simple, level site. Actually very nice. But through this little path. So if you wanted, since it's free, if you could nab both of these and you can have a family gathering out here. And I think that's how people do this. And we'll grab big chunks of this. There are 2 sites over here. This is one of them that I'm in right now. Another little pit toilet over there, and another one over there that's big enough for you, your friends, and all the stuff. Place room to park your trailers for your boats, and you can probably just pull right up out here, tie off to the tree if you wanted, and put your boat out here. Now, I almost grabbed this one last night, and I would have been quite happy, but I'll show you the picture of the one I did wind up with, just across the way. So, Michigan, Bond Falls did not disappoint. UP, there's a lot of nothing out here, and come prepared with all your stuff. Come prepared with your food. A little more light on me. You can see me now. Bring your food. It's few and far between locations to find anything to get supplies around here. I hardly crossed any grocery stores. Gas stations are even few and far between. So plan for that. Firewood, you'll find it everywhere on the side of the road. That's easy to come by. I think they have it here available as well within this area. So this is Bond Falls, recreation. I don't know, but it's fabulous. Free camping. Now, one of the reviews I saw on Google was, well, don't go there. Everybody goes there. It's no good anymore. Well, yeah, free camping will bring people out, and a 2-week stay limit. That's hard to resist and hard to get people to move on and let someone else enjoy it. So don't guarantee you're going to get this spot. And it's a ways before the next something. I went looking for other campgrounds, and there was something in the National Forest quite a ways away. There wasn't anything that close that I expected, as close as other parts of the state I've been in that were just like riddled with campgrounds every 20 minutes or less, 20 miles, just everywhere. Anyway, thanks for coming along on this journey. It is a fabulous spot. That waterfall could spend all day at. But I do need to get home, and it's a long drive home. And I'll see you on the next one. Get on out there. If you like this kind of stuff, please subscribe to my channel. Watch out for deer.